from YouTube. Let's see. Okay. Oh, there we are. Okay. All right, guys, we're live. We are live on YouTube. Welcome to the 774th edition of TSR Live, your daily dose of from YouTube. Toxic masculinity. Hang on. Where else is this playing? Give me a second, guys. Okay. Oh, there we are. Okay. All right, guys. Actually, you know what? Let's do this. We are live on YouTube. Welcome to the 774th edition of TSR. Give me a second, guys. I got 100. No, that's live. That's. Where else is this playing? Give me a second, guys. Oh, there we are. Apologies for the production snafu here, guys. Oh, here we go. Where the hell is this playing? Give me a second, guys. Apologies for the delay. Hang on. Okay, sorry about that, guys. I had it playing on another window. Dude, I have so many tabs open. It's it's a wonder I can even keep everything straight. So welcome, guys. Welcome in. Hang on a second. Let me get back to Sharpe Stream. Make sure I can see everybody and everything. Had a very, very busy morning. Good God, working on some other projects, trying to squeeze this stuff in. So I'm being told that Kevin has said that I backed out of the debate. That's not true. I just got confirmation from Heather that she sent him the invite link. Give me a second. She sent him the invite link, and there's a StreamYard link that I sent to him. I sent him the StreamYard link. All right, I sent Heather the StreamYard link, but I do not see him. Oh, there it is. There it is. I got it. There it is. Okay. So, all right. Yeah, I'm not really sure. What's happening. Apparently, I guess Kevin is telling people that I have backed out of the debate. That is clearly not the case. I'm a few minutes late, but I'm here, and it's 1:07. So let's go to Kevin's Instagram here. Oh, so Kevin has made a. Oh, Donovan Sharpe pulls out of the debate. You're a massive coward. I think this might have been his intent in the first place. So here's Kevin right here. I mean, this is the first I'm hearing this. So let's hear what he has to say.
Donovan has dodged the debate. I sent an email yesterday to set it up. I didn't get a response from his assistant until an hour ago, and then I'm informed, oh, we're doing our debate in 4 hours. I was like, excuse me? Like, I didn't agree to.
Hang on a second. That's not coming through the right thing. Hang on, guys. Ah, there we go. Got it. Okay, here we go. I got it. Okay, let me start this over here.
Surprise, surprise. Donovan has dodged the debate. I sent an email yesterday to set it up. I didn't get a response from his assistant until an hour ago.
Hang on a second. When was this video? So he did this 2 hours ago. Okay.
And then I'm informed, oh, we're doing our debate in 4 hours. I was like, excuse me? Like, I didn't agree to that. We still need to schedule it. I'm not available in 4 hours. All right? I have plans.
You're not available in 4 hours, yet you're doing this, right?
I'm not just sitting there waiting, be like, oh, I can't wait till Donovan responds and then I'm immediately going to be there to debate him on a moment's notice. No.
On a moment's notice? Dude, I told you. Okay, I'll let him finish.
And so obviously, I was like, okay, well, hey, that's weird that they'd suggest to do it in 4 hours. So I said,
why is that weird? So hold on. You know what I'm going to do? I need to pull up this. Heather, if you're watching, actually, you know what? Let me send her a text message here. Give me a second. Yeah, I'm not really sure. What's going on with this? He's telling people that I backed out of the debate. That's like, I haven't backed out of anything. Okay, so Devin, all right, Dev, send me the. All right, Dev, forward me that email that he sent to you. Because I don't do, like, guys, listen, again, I'm a high volume content creator. I don't, if somebody wants to debate me, I'm not going to set that up myself. I have people to do that for me. So, this is weird. I'm not understanding why. So here's what I'm going to do, because he is also, okay, so he's also put this on YouTube. So what I'm going to do to keep myself, because he put this on IG Live as well as YouTube. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to download this off of YouTube and I'm going to speed it up so that I can stay away from the whole copyright strike thing. Guys, this is the first, I mean, I didn't pull out of this debate. I was ready and able to go. I had the event set up and everything. I don't know, maybe there was some sort of extenuating circumstance, but I'm still waiting on Heather. I'm still waiting on Heather to send me her. Actually, you know what? I probably could just jump into her email. It does have a Donovan Sharpe yeah, I don't know anything about this 4-hour thing. I do remember Heather shooting me a text. And telling me, pardon me, and telling me that today was not going to work out for Kevin. I do remember that, and I told her, no, tell him it's either today or we're not doing it. I mean, listen, we talked about this. We talked about this yesterday. People wanted to see this debate. And so, yeah, let's make it happen. Like, I'm not going to wait 2 or 3 days to, I mean, at that point it's cold, right? Again, this is the difference between YouTubers and content creators. I guess he doesn't, and I guess Kevin will learn, right? I think this is probably just an honest miscalculation on his part. He doesn't realize that momentum is the key. As far as the YouTube algorithm goes. So I'm gonna give him the benefit of the doubt until I hear everything, because I don't want to cook this kid if there's not a reason to. Let's go custom. Let's go 150%. There we go. Now we're gonna, let me make sure.
From his assistant.
Oh, perfect. All right, good. So let's go ahead and do that. Let's go ahead and export the file. KRW. All right, so that's going to save. So at this point, I'm just trying to stay away. I'm trying to protect myself. I'm trying to protect myself. Maybe Kevin set a trap. Maybe Kevin set a trap and put something on Instagram Live, the same as he did on YouTube. At which point he could, hit me with a copyright strike, and I certainly don't want that to happen, as I am not new to the game. Okay, so... All right, so now let's go... Okay, so let's go back here and see what's going on with this.
Surprise, surprise, Donovan has dodged the debate. I sent an email yesterday to set it up. I didn't get a response from his assistant until an hour ago, and then I'm informed, oh, we're doing our debate in 4 hours. I was like, excuse me? Like, I didn't agree to that. We still need to schedule it. I'm not available in 4 hours, all right? I have plans. I'm not just sitting there waiting.
Yeah, what plans, Kevin? Like, everybody says I have plans, but...
No, I can't wait till Donovan responds, and then I'm immediately going to be there to debate him on a moment's notice. No.
Well...
And so obviously,
he said immediately.
I was like, okay, well, hey, that's weird.
He said immediately ready to debate him on a moment's notice. I mean, look, dude, you were the one that wanted to do this debate. Like, you challenged. Like, listen, you said you wanted to sit down and have a discussion, and that's what we're doing.
Just to do it in 4 hours. So I said, all right, well, obviously I can't do that. I need more time than that. How about we reschedule for tomorrow or the next day? I get an email back. No, either this happens now or it never happens. They literally said that. They literally said either we do this debate in like 3 hours when I'm unavailable.
Wait, so it was 4 hours before, now it's 3 hours. So we've already changed stories, and I didn't tell. I remember Heather shot me a text message. Hey, he says he's not available today, and I'm like, what are you talking about? He wanted this debate. He's been aware of this. He made the video. Like what are we doing?
Or we're never doing the debate. Dude, even for you, Donovan, this is low. This is low. It's because you're dodging me. Oh. You and I both know it.
Oh.
Your audience is going to know it now, too.
Oh, yes.
Unbelievable. I have screenshots. And you left a paper trail to just expose yourself as well. I have all the emails. I'm going to be exposing all of that in a live stream soon. This is absolutely unbelievable. And this is the exact thing and the exact problem that I have with the griftosphere. They operate off of bad faith when they actually...
What is he talking about?
...are willing to debate. How unreasonable is that? Oh, you have... Here, sorry that I...
Why is he so upset? I'm not dodging anything. Like, I'm not... Okay, here's Dev. Okay. Okay. So Dev forwarded me to the... Oh, let me let him...
Respond to your email for an entire day. Here, let me email you now. Oh, by the way, we're starting in 4 hours. You good with that? No? Oh, I guess it's not going to happen then. Unfucking believable. I'm going to have a stream coming up soon, because I guess I have to do this now, instead of actually debating him in person.
You have a stream coming up soon. So... You couldn't debate me, but now you have a stream coming up?
Because he's too afraid to debate me because he knows he's going to get exposed.
Dude, nobody's afraid of anything, Kevin. Like, hold on, man. Maybe there's some sort of miscommunication here, man. Hang on a second, guys. Just give me a second. Because I had Heather send him. I had Heather send him. Now I told Heather to send him the link at 1:15. She was obviously a little late to that, but I'm waiting on him right now. Heather, I need you to forward me your email string, because apparently he's got screenshots and screen grabs. So we need to figure out what's going on. Oh, here we go. Okay. All right. So, let me go back here. Dev, I need you to hold on a second. She actually sent this a little. This is confusing to me. I don't understand. Just give me a second to work through this, guys, because I was ready. Like, I was ready for this, but I don't really know where this is coming from. Okay, so here we go. Here's a screenshot here. All right, so Kevin sent Dev. So Kevin sent Dev this email. Says, hello, Donovan, pumped for our debate. Please let me know what time and day works best for you to do this. Looking forward to it. So he like, he wanted to know. He said, let me know what time and date works best for you. So he did the right thing there by attempting to accommodate me, because again, he challenged me to the debate. I didn't challenge him. He says, hey, Kevin here. Or, yeah, I said, hi, Donovan, Kevin here, pumped for our debate. Please let me know what day and time works best for you. I guess Devin then sent that off to, so she sent that to, okay, now I've got the email string from Heather. So let's see, Kevin Ray Wilder. Let me bring this over here. Let me just blow this up. Okay, thank you, Heather. Okay, all right. Okay, so let's take a look at this. Oops, wrong one. Okay, so this is the, let me see if I can blow this up. Okay, so here we go. Pardon me. Says hello, Donovan. Oop, wait a minute. I don't want this to get so big that we have to, okay, here we go. So it says, hello, Donovan, Kevin here. Can you guys read that okay? I know you guys are probably watching on your phones. Can you guys read this okay? Just let me know. So it says, hello, Donovan, Kevin here. Pumped for our debate. Please let me know what day and time works best for you. Okay. So Dev then forwarded the message to Heather. Let's see what she said. Okay. Okay. Oh, okay. So this is Heather. So Heather says, hello, Mr. Wilder. Apologies for the delay. Crazy busy day yesterday. Anyways, Mr. Sharpe says he's more than willing to have a debate with you. The debate will happen today, Tuesday, August 31st at 1 p.m. Eastern. He just has a couple of simple ground rules. Yeah, I do this with everybody, which he will go over with you on the air. Number one, he will try not to cut you off as long as you try not to cut him off. He understands debates can get intense, which can result in a healthy back and forth, which means you two will cut across each other from time to time, and he is okay with that because that's the natural flow of things sometimes. Right, I tell her to do all this all the time. However, he stated that he will extend the courtesy of giving you the floor and allowing you to speak your piece as long as you reciprocate the courtesy. Number two, obviously, says please stay away from agenda-driven statements designed to flag or get his channel taken down. He has had people come on and make accusations about happy people and Transformers and things of that nature in an attempt to get YouTube's attention for the purposes of getting his channel deleted when the conversation had nothing to do with any of these topics. One woman accused him of inciting violence. Right. That was Lisa Faye. Then asked him, she says, I'm paraphrasing here, if one of your followers goes and pews them all, and he says, Donovan Sharpe made me do it, what are you going to do then? Mr. Sharpe has never incited violence, encouraged violence, happy phobia, Transformer, being afraid of Transformers or anything like that. So he thanks you to be intellectually honest and refrain from controversial topics that could get his channel taken down. Okay. Please. Yeah. And I always tell her this, listen, please send me any links to your social media, YouTube website, or any other site. And Mr. Sharpe will have Devin put your links in the description. He will make sure that he mentions your social media and websites before and after the debate so that you can capitalize on the attention of the debate. Like listen, man, there's no love lost between us, but if the kid was going to be brave enough to come on and debate me, the least I can do is put his links in the description, right? Well, listen, if you want some clout from this, I'm happy to share the spotlight. Other than that, he is looking forward to a spirited debate with you. I will send you the StreamYard link at 12:45. Now, okay, so let's see the response. Oh, okay. So he says that's too short notice. That is 4 hours from now. I can do Wednesday or the day after. Now I remember when she asked me about this. She said, "Okay, no problem. I'll ask Mr. Sharpe what his availability is." He said, "Okay, thank you, Heather." And I told her. I gave her marching orders. So he says today is the only day he will make available for this debate. Mr. Sharpe has a content schedule to adhere to, absolutely. And this debate between you and him are what people are talking about and expecting to happen today. The YouTube algorithm favors momentum. He discussed this yesterday and accepted the challenge, so this debate needs to happen within 24 hours of yesterday's live stream. She even says you'll learn this as your channel grows, by the way. Like, this wasn't like... You issued the challenge on the 29th, right? And the video was pre-recorded, which means you had even more time to prepare. That video was 2 days ago. This means you've had plenty of time to prepare to defend and substantiate your claims that he is a misogynist. If you issue a challenge for a debate, then you should already have been prepared for it. Exactly. Mr. Sharpe will not adhere to your schedule as you are the person who issued the challenge. This is why I pay Heather the big bucks, man. This is why I pay her the big bucks. He runs a content creation business, does consultations, and has other projects he is working on. If these are the screenshots he's talking about exposing people for, like, you're going to be disappointed. This looks all above board to me. He is not going to rearrange his content schedule to convenience you. You've had more than 48 hours to prepare for this debate, and you saw him on his live stream yesterday telling you that he is more than willing to debate you and looks forward to the challenge. That is verbal confirmation and almost 24 hours notice. Looks like she continues. You knew he gave the green light yesterday and even specified that he was going to do it today. Your schedule and unpreparedness is not his problem. I will send you the link at 12:45 as discussed earlier. Mr. Sharpe will wait for you. If you decide not to show up, he will move on to discuss a backup topic. He is prepared for today and will not address you or guste moving forward. There you go. Okay. Then he responded 3 hours ago. He said, I'm prepared to debate this at any given moment, but giving someone... So if you're prepared to debate this at any given moment, then what's the problem, Kevin? But giving someone 4 hours notice is unreasonable, and no, I was not made aware that he wanted it to be done within 24 hours of this stream. If he's serious about this, we will do it tomorrow or Thursday. Please let me know ASAP if this works. Kevin, fam, you're on my time, kiddo. Like, I'm not on your time. You say you've got shit to do, that's fine, but dude, like, I'm a content creator. I have a schedule. Yeah, shout out to Heather. She handled this perfectly. Like, dude, like listen, you issued the challenge to me. Like, you challenged me. You white knighted for Gusta or Guste. I said, "Okay, I will take you up on the challenge." And now you're going to tell me that so even though you're prepared to debate this at any given moment, but then turn around and say that giving someone 4 hours notice is unreasonable? What are we talking about? If you're prepared to debate this at any given moment, then what? Like, I gave you, like, dude, I was going to give this dude an opportunity to come on and speak his piece, and whether we came to an agreement or not, I was going to put all his links in the chat. I was going to tell you guys, hey, go, listen, sub to this guy's channel if you, like, dude, like, what is this? Heather responds again. This was 3 hours ago. What's the exact time here? Oh, well. This was 10:20 a.m. She says, Mr. Wilder, you've had far more than 4 hours notice. Remember, you did this video 2 days ago. If you're prepared to debate at any moment, like he said, then 1 p.m. Eastern today should not be a problem. I will send the link at 12:45. Now this is her fault right here. This is on me. She was supposed to send the link at 12:45. But she didn't send it until 1. But, okay, so she sent the link 15 minutes later than she said she would. There's the StreamYard link right there. I don't know what more this kid... I don't know what more this kid wants. Yeah, I don't... I'm not gonna adhere to his schedule, man. That seems pretty cut and dry to me, doesn't it, guys? And he's still not in the studio. He's still not in the studio. Or he's still not in the StreamYard link. Man, I had a great show in store for you guys tomorrow. Yeah, Kevin, you're a bitch. You're afraid. You're scared. This is all... Like, this is so obviously... This is so obviously... And then he wants to say that Hold on. Let's listen to that. Let's listen to his video again. Because now that we have all the correspondence and everything else, and he said he's got the screenshots. Like, dude, so do I. Like, what is the what are you going to expose? What are you going to expose? That a man who makes into the high six figures a man who makes into the high six figures and has, over 125,000 subscribers on YouTube, over 1,000 Patreon followers. Like, I've got a schedule, man, and I'm sure you do too. I can respect that. But you challenged me. This, Kevin, it sounds like you're running. Like, the excuses you made, like, this is piss poor, Kevin. This is piss poor, man. This is transparent. This is transparent and obvious. I don't think Kevin wanted to debate.
He's going to make a stream and videos.
I don't think
his points and showing.
I don't think he wants to debate. I really don't. I think Kevin's scared. I think he's afraid. Let's listen to this one more. Let's watch this one more time. So he said, so he's telling people that I backed out of the debate. I've not backed out of the debate. He challenged me to the debate. He said, hey, tell me what day and time works best for you. I told him. Now, granted, it was the next day, right? Heather was off for the day. But 4 hours, you think about this, guys. Think about this. His excuse was that 4 hours was not enough time to prepare. Right? 4 hours was not enough time to prepare for this debate. He did this challenge video 2 days ago. He did the challenge video on August 29th. That's 48 hours ago. And as Heather pointed out, the video was pre-recorded. So you've had more than 48 hours to prepare for this debate. You say that you're ready to debate at a moment's notice, yet 4 hours was not. Yeah, Kevin's running. Let's listen to this.
Surprise, surprise, Donovan has dodged the debate. I sent an email yesterday to set it up. I didn't get a response from his assistant until an hour ago, and then I'm informed, we're doing our debate in 4 hours. I was like, excuse me?
Oh, by the way, he didn't respond to Heather's email when she told him, hey, man, like, this is when it's going down.
I didn't agree to that. We still need to schedule it. I'm not available in 4 hours, all right?
Clearly you are. You're not available in 4 hours? It looks like you're available to me.
Plans.
Yeah, what plans, Kevin? What plans? Like, what are we doing here? Like, dude, Kevin, listen, if you're scared, just say you're scared, man. Like, seriously, your mouth wrote a check that you couldn't cash. You decided to challenge me to a debate. You didn't think that I would take you up on this challenge, and so you used this, 4 hours is simply not enough time, so he ran. No, you saw the email string. The screenshots, I guess he's going to use to expose. This guy is
sitting there waiting to go, I can't wait till Donovan responds, and then I'm immediately going to be there to debate him.
No, that's Kevin. Kevin, you did this video challenge 2 days ago. You did the video challenge 2 days ago. That's plenty of time to prepare. If you're going to issue a challenge to someone, you need to be prepared to defend and substantiate your claims, just like Heather said. Like, you can't say, well, wait a minute, I wasn't ready. I challenge you to a fight. All right, let's fight. Oh, no, wait, hold on. I'm not ready yet. I'm not, no. You talked all that shit. You talked all that shit about me and my dying audience and this and that. I actually, like I said, all right, listen, let's have a respectful debate. If you can prove that I hate women, hey, man, I'll lift that copyright strike. No problem. I'm a man of my word. But now he's using 4 hours is not enough notice as an excuse to back out under the guise of I backed out.
A moment's notice. No.
Not a moment's notice.
And so obviously, I was like, okay, well, hey, that's weird that they suggested do it in 4 hours.
Why is that weird? Why is that again, see, now he's being intellectually dishonest. Kevin, you issued this challenge over 2 days ago. You should be ready. You should have been ready. You didn't need any, look, like if we're keeping it all the way real, you should be ready at a moment's notice, as you said. But then you want to turn around and say 4 hours is not enough time.
So I said, all right, well, obviously I can't do that. I need more time than that. How about we reschedule for tomorrow or the next day? I get an email back. No, either this happens now or it never happens.
Right.
They literally said that. They literally said,
She literally said that, Kevin.
we do this debate in like 3 hours when I'm unavailable.
So it was 4 and now it's 3 when you're not available. You issued a challenge to someone. He takes you up on the challenge. All of a sudden, you decide you're not available in 4 hours. No, Kevin's running.
Or we're never doing the debate. Dude, even for you, Donovan, this is low. This is low. It's because you're dodging me.
Yeah.
You and I both know it.
Yes.
Your audience is going to know it now, too.
Oh, yes.
Unbelievable. I have screenshots. And you left a paper trail to just expose yourself as well.
A paper trail? Like he's acting like there's a smoking gun. Like I'm afraid. What is he talking about? What is this dude talking about? Like, what the? Look at this fake indignation. Like, Kevin, hold up, man. Hold up.
Stop the cap.
Like, Kevin, bruh, listen, dude. If you're scared, bruh, like if dude, I told you guys. He did not expect me to take him up on this challenge.
The emails, I'm going to be exposing all of that in a live stream soon. This is absolutely unbelievable. And this is the exact thing, and the exact problem that I have with the griftosphere. They operate off of bad faith when they actually are willing to debate. How unreasonable is that? Oh,
What are you talking about? What is, like, bad? What are we?
you have, here, sorry that I didn't respond to your email for an entire day. Here, let me email you now. Oh, by the way, we're starting in 4 hours. You good with that? No? All right.
No, that's not what happened. You emailed Dev yesterday. She forwarded it to Heather. Heather got back with you today and said, hey, we're going live at 1 o'clock. I'll send you the link. You had a problem with that, and you're using that as a reason to say that I backed out.
It's not going to happen, man. Unfucking believable. I'm going to have a stream coming up soon because I guess I have to do this now instead of actually debating him in person because he's too afraid to debate me because he knows he's going to get exposed.
Right.
I'm just going to make a stream and videos debunking his points and showing that he is, by definition, a misogynist. He's just afraid I'm going to expose him on his own stream.
Totally.
Which I will, or which I would have. But now he's pussied out, obviously.
Gotcha.
Unbelievable.
Gotcha.
Crazy. Even for you, Donovan. Unbelievable.
Even for me.
Surprise, surprise.
All right, Mr. Wilder. Okay, Mr. Wilder. You wanted it, you got it. You wanted it, you got it. So if you want to reschedule, let's do it. I will give you the option. We can either debate on Wednesday or we can debate on Thursday. We can debate tomorrow, Thursday, or even Friday. I'm not afraid, dude, I'm not afraid to debate you. I'm not like, dude, all of this is just talk. You're not going to expose anybody. You got the screenshot. So, Kevin and Heather, if you would, send and be polite. Let him know, hey, Mr. Sharpe would like to extend an invitation to debate at 1 o'clock p.m. Eastern Standard Time on his channel on either Wednesday, Thursday, or Friday. On either Wednesday, Thursday, or Friday. Now, at that point, we will really find out whether or not he is afraid. Kevin is, listen, he bit off more than he can chew. He bit off more than he could chew. And it became obvious when he watched my live stream yesterday. He realized, he's like, wait a minute. This guy actually knows what he's talking about. I let Gusta or Guste lead me to the slaughter, just like I said. I mean, I was going to give him some, I was going to put his links in the description and everything. Like, I was trying to do the right thing. Hey, man, just because we have a difference in opinion, that doesn't mean we can't share the spotlight together. I've got more eyeballs. Listen, man, by all means, let's do this the right way. But he is going to pretend that 4 hours notice, what he's going to do is he's going to pretend that 4 hours notice is me backing out. I haven't backed out. I'm still waiting on him to appear in the StreamYard, and he's still not here. I don't think Kevin ever wanted to debate. I don't think he wanted to. I don't think he wanted to. Heather told him, hey, we're going to do this live on Monday. Or we're going to do this live today. And he saw that as an opportunity. He saw that as an opportunity to, oh, well, that doesn't work for me. My man, like, you're on my time, dude. You challenged me. I'm the guy with the bigger channel. You stand to benefit from this more than me. And that's okay. And for that reason, to that end, I'm not going live at any other time to accommodate you. So, here, look. Heather, send him an email and let him know, Mr. Wilder, Mr. Sharpe, Mr. Sharpe would like to, he will give you the option. He will give you the option. He wants to debate you on either Wednesday, Thursday, or Friday at 1 o'clock p.m. Eastern Standard Time. You take a pick. And if he finds a reason not to do it, then we now know that Kevin never really wanted to debate me in the first place. And listen, brilliant strategy by him, actually, because whether he debates me or not, he's going to get more eyeballs on him. You know, guys are going to go over. And guys, I said this yesterday. I'm going to say this again. And I'm being dead fucking serious because that's not how we do things here. Do not go to his channel and harass him, guys. Do not go to his Instagram. Do not go to Goose Day's Instagram or channel. Do not harass them. That's not what we do. You can voice your opinions. But do not go over there and call them names. Don't call him a coward. No, don't call him any of that stuff. Okay? That's not what we do here. If you want to let him know, hey, it's clear that you can voice your opinion. It's a free country. But I am respectfully requesting my followers not to go over and harass them. You can certainly go over and you can comment, but don't harass them. Don't talk shit. That is not how we do things here. All that does is further perpetuates what the outside world already thinks about our audience. You can have a strongly worded opinion, but I absolutely will not tolerate anyone attached to me going over and harassing anybody. I do not care. I don't care. Dre Raven on the Sharp Stream side says this guy's delusional. RPEP says, I'll give him the benefit of the doubt. Maybe it isn't time enough. For example, I wouldn't be able to give a debate with 4 hours notice because I have a full-time job. I'm also not a content creator. But where I can't give him anything is he should be ready for the debate. If the schedule doesn't work, fine. But needing more time to prepare, did you just give an empty threat and never expected him to agree to it? That is what it appears to be. And listen, I'm not going to make any rash judgments. But based on what I have seen and heard in his video and the email string between him and Heather, it appears that he made an empty threat and he didn't think that I would take him up on it. So yeah, I mean, I've got a backup topic I'm going to talk about. If he, I don't know, who knows? Maybe he decides to jump on. I'll give him 15, 20 more minutes. If not, I'll talk about my backup topic in case something like this were to happen. And yeah, we'll just go from there. We'll go from there. Chaos says, somebody do the Heimlich maneuver. Sirius says he lost the benefit of the doubt when he posted this rant video. He has zero communication skills. He could have had the debate rescheduled if he acted with maturity and grace, but honestly, he's so rude and unhinged and feminine that he thinks this is the right way to go. He attempted to reschedule, and I stopped that. Heather shot me a text message, Donovan, today is not going to work for Kevin. I said, no. Tell him that it's today or it's not going to happen. I'm not going to rearrange my schedule for him. He's the one that challenged me to a debate. He's the one that talked shit about me. He's the one that stands to benefit from this more than me. Like, I'm doing this kid a favor by allowing him onto my platform. I don't know if he's going to come on here and try to do what Lisa Faye did. I don't know what's going to come out of this kid's mouth. But I figured, listen, since you are a man, I will give you the benefit of the doubt, and assume that we're gonna have a nice debate. Looks like Dev says he just emailed. Oh, so Devin says he just emailed. So apparently, yeah. So Kevin said he was busy, but he still has time to email. He still has time to email. Dev, if you would, forward me that email. Forward me that email if you would. So we've already caught Kevin. Listen, that was 1 o'clock. Maybe he had something to do for 43 minutes at 1 o'clock. I don't know. But he had time to put out 2 videos, put them on Instagram and YouTube, and he has time to email me. So he's watching the show. So he wants to watch the show, but he's telling me that I'm afraid to debate him. Kevin, I'm right here, man. And Heather sent you the link. Heather sent you the link. I think Kevin's afraid. And listen, in his defense, I would be too. Dude, Kevin is young, he's inexperienced, he hasn't been at this for too much longer. He's never run up on something. I don't know. I don't really know if he's ever debated anyone before. So, and I don't know. Who knows? I don't want to make I'm not going to make any judgments, but like, dude, I've been doing this for a while. Kevin's what, 25, maybe 26 years old? I'm just guessing. But like, I'm 44 years old, man. Like I'm battle tested. Oh, so Kevin says okay. So Kevin says, I was informed that Donovan is open to rescheduling. Great, let's book it for Thursday. Okay. All right. Dev, if you would, go ahead and reply. Dev or Heather, whichever one lets him know first, let him know. It's going to be, what is that, Thursday. What is that? It's almost September. Wow, dude. I swear to God, time is going by very quickly. Jesus. Thursday, September 2nd at 1 o'clock p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Thursday, September 2nd at 1 o'clock p.m. Eastern Standard Time. That is when Kevin Ray Wilder will come on and debate with your boy. You're welcome, Kevin. You're welcome. I thought he was I don't know. We'll see. Who knows? Maybe something will come up. Who knows? But he's barking up the wrong tree. So hey, listen, man. If he needs a little more time to get ready, cool. If he had just told Heather, look, I'm not quite prepared yet, I probably still would have pushed him because this is my content schedule, not his. But if he's going to tell people that I'm afraid, all right, well, shit, I guess he's forced my hand, so to speak. Geeky Anomaly says, but Mom, I did my homework 2 days ago, right? Danny DBC says, if you make an accusation, you should have proof close at hand before throwing a stone. Yeah. He said it himself in the email. I'm ready to debate at a moment's notice, yet 4 hours was not enough time. 4 hours was not enough time. That seemed to me like disingenuous jibber jabber. Like he talked about bad faith. I don't really know what was bad faith about it. And again, I don't blame the kid. Perfect. There you go, Dev. Send that. I don't blame the kid for being, I think, listen, he bit off more than he could chew. He's in over his head. So, hey, listen, man, I'm not gonna begrudge someone trying to get prepared for something like this. I understand. But in content creation, as far as this kind of thing is concerned, as far as debates are concerned, there are 2 kinds of people. Those who get ready and those who... Devin, who the hell keeps walking around our door, Dev? Like, what are we doing? Like, who the hell keeps walking around out there? This shit's getting on my nerves. What is it? 1:45? What the fuck is this? Go out there and see what the hell's going on, man. It better be Amazon. So yeah, listen, if he needs a little more time to prepare, all right, I'll give it to him. But like I said, there are 2 types of people. in this particular realm as far as debates. Those who get ready and those who stay ready. Your boy stays ready. Your boy stays ready. I'm ready to debate anyone at any time for any reason. Anyone who has made an accusation against me has never been able to substantiate it, ever. Kevin says he is going to prove that I am a misogynist. He's going to prove that I'm a woman hater. Good luck. Good luck. Chaos says that the so sad part about the situation is Kevin is likely a good guy. Like Donovan said yesterday, deep down, Kevin wants to do what's right, but he's fallen victim to this ideology that prevents him to prevent him from actually doing what's right. Sad to see so many guys like him getting duped by this weird shit. Listen, you're right. I don't think Kevin is a bad guy. I think Kevin's bitten off more than he can chew. And listen, who among us hasn't done that? Right? I've bitten off more than I could chew. I'm not going to sit here and say that I haven't. I don't think Kevin's a bad guy, and Kevin's young. Kevin's young, and I don't know, man. Listen, he is in this whole white pill community. At some point, he'll start to understand it. And I'm not being facetious, but with age comes experience and maturity. So in the future, he's not going to be as easily duped by basic bitches like Gusta. Dre Raven says, our white knight was so focused on defending what he perceived as a damsel in distress, he bit off way more than he could chew. I said this on yesterday's stream, man. Like, he does, if he didn't know who he was dealing with, if he didn't know who he was dealing with yesterday, he certainly does now. He certainly does now. I am battle hardened. I am battle tested. I have managed to keep my temper problem under control. I don't fly off the hinge anymore, at least not too often. And in the heat of a debate, I can now hold my own without getting crazy. Like, Kevin never stood a chance, man. Don DeMarco, $5, says, I guess Kevin can rest knowing he's less brave than David West and Joy Isabel, who actually reached out and debated with respect. There you go. There you go. And I like David. I like David West. I like him. Listen, man, we've crossed swords, but I genuinely like the guy. I really like that guy. I do. I like him a lot. I think he's a good man. Listen, man, he's a good man. He has a family he loves who loves him. I got no problem with David West. He and I disagree on some things fundamentally, but I don't care. I like the kid, or I like the guy. I like him a lot. I really do. And the more I talked to him and the more I learned about a situation, the more I understood, okay, this is why he thinks the way he does. No problem. I'm not going to bash him for that. But if his wife fucks him over, that's going to piss me off. That is really going to piss me off. Because like I said yesterday, Cassie does not deserve that, man. She knows it. He doesn't. But Real Talk, $10, says channels like you are geared to helping men. Channels like Kevin and Janice exist to attack channels like you. That's why I don't listen to arguments-only answers. Right. Yeah, don't get me wrong, man. Going after big content creators, that'll certainly get you a bump, but that can't be sustained. You can't sustain that kind of success because at some point, show me the baby. All right, you're giving me all of these reasons as to why Rollo Tomasi doesn't know what he's talking about, why Donovan Sharpe is a misogynist, and why his ideology is poisonous. Like you're making all these statements. Okay, now you need to tell us why. And if you can tell us why that is, now we need the solution. Like a lot of people, a lot of our detractors, rightfully so, they say all those guys over there, all they do in the men-centric universe, all they do is complain about women. They complain. Okay, fair enough, man. There are some fringe channels out there, some MGTOW, black pill channels. All they do is complain. I understand totally. I totally understand where they would get that, right? But what they seem to be leaving out is that channels like mine exist. I talk about the problem. Yes, we'll complain about women and this is the problem, but then I give you solutions. I give you solutions all the time. And most of the solutions are free. Some of them cost money. It's not free to build this studio. It's not free to be working 12 and 14 hours a day. So, Wando, that's actually pretty good. Wando, €2, says, looks like the Drake and Meek Mill beef back to back. Oh my God, right? You remember that? Jesus Christ, Meek Mill. I'm a Meek Mill guy. Meek Mill's he's a Philly guy, so I'm team Meek Mill. King Life says Kevin Lame Wilder exposed. All right, listen, guys. Let's. I don't want us to call him names. I don't want us to call him names. If he does something that is name call worthy, that's fine. I'm not trying to disrespect the kid. I want to show him that, hey man, like, we're not fucking around over here. Like, we're not playing games over here. Right? Like, I'm not like, this is serious. I don't talk about this stuff for my health. I talk about this shit because it's true. I have lived this shit. The interesting thing is I've never hated women. Ever. I've never hated women. Are you kidding me? No. Was I angry with them at one point? Of course. But you can't be angry with someone if you don't love them, right? We say all the time. If an ex-girlfriend of yours is angry, dude, I remember Jennifer, number 3 on that list. We were always breaking up and getting back together. And I remember one night she texted me. She's like, Donovan, you have hurt me so bad, and you put me through this shit, and you've cheated on me 100 times, and this and that and the other. She says, I truly hate you. She said that to me. I truly hate you. I did not respond to that text message. Do you know what she did then? She then sent me a blank text message. She hit the space bar, then hit the blank text message. Didn't respond. She's like, oh, sorry. Sorry, that was meant for someone else. Literally 2 minutes later, she calls me in tears. Why are you doing this? Why, like, what? Like, I can't fucking believe you have this hold on me. That's how these things go, guys. And that's just experience. Street Fighter 88 says this is deflection 101. Okay. Danny Arnold says, what a schmuck. Hey, man, I mean, Kevin is all cap, too much soy. I mean, it seemed pretty cut and dried to me. Now, again, listen, I will admit, listen, Heather, and what time did Heather, oh shit, did I X out of that? I might have to sign back in. I will admit that Heather getting back with him today, okay, all right, listen, not the most convenient thing in the world. Totally get it. But she did respond this morning. So she had plenty of, I mean, you know, listen, that's not ideal, but it's not impossible. It's not impossible to make something happen if you want to make that happen. So she gave him as much notice as she could with the time that she had. 4 hours. That should be enough time. He did this video 2 days ago, so he's had over 48 hours to prepare for this, and he said himself, hey, listen, man, I'm ready to debate at a moment's notice, but 4 hours is not enough. Not enough. So which is it? I think he was scared. I think he's scared. And that's not, and that, to me, that's not an indictment on his character. Because listen, you guys know, man, I'm an intimidating guy. I speak facts. I don't suffer foolishness lightly. I'm not the type of guy you can just walk all over. I'm just not. I know my shit. I know what I'm talking about. And that can be intimidating. I get it. But dude, Joy Isabel, listen, man, I cooked Joy Isabel for 2.5 hours. Say what you want about her. Joy earned my respect, man. She earned my respect. She did. She sat there, she took her medicine for 2.5 hours, then she called into the show and said, look, didn't mean to mischaracterize things. My bad. Hey, you know what? Not mad at you. Not mad at you at all. I have no problem with Joy. Joy's a lovely woman. She's still, listen, I checked her channel the other day. She's still looking good. She's still pretty. Unfortunately, she's probably going to cheat on her boyfriend, but hey, whatever. And Demas, $5 says, spoiler alert, Kevin is going to arrange for a gender studies expert to debate you instead. I mean, dude, there's nobody on the face of the earth that can prove that I hate women, because I don't. Any man who puts women in their place and holds them accountable and holds them to a standard, that's what they consider to be misogynists, right? We hear this all the time. Hang on a second. Here we go. Listen to this. This is from Womanese 101.
You're a misogynist. You're supposed to worship me, but you're not.
Any man who makes unflattering statements about women and holds them accountable for their bad decisions is looked at as a woman hater. This is a tactic women like to use to silence men who tell the truth about women. There you go. There you go. I put this all in my courses. You guys should know, all my Woman-E students, you guys know what's up. Operator Gee says, when will Anton Daniels be on here? I do not know who, forgive me, Operator G, I do not know who Anton Daniels is. I'm going to close out this StreamYard thing here. I do not know who Anton Daniels is. Dev, if you would look that up. Geeky Anomaly $20 says, I hated my ex for what she did to me. Once I got RP, all of the hate evaporated like alcohol fumes. And my most recent breakup generated zero hate and anger. I only remember the good times with my last lover. There you go, man. And guys, you guys have heard me say this for years. Any man who hates women simply does not understand them. It's easy to hate and fear what you do not understand. But in the end, women are not complicated creatures. They're not. They're about as simple as we are. But as soon as you understand the simplicity with which they operate from, that's when you're like, oh, you know what? All right, cool, man. At that point, when you really understand women, you take what happened to you less personally. Amy cheated on me throughout our relationship. I was hopelessly in love with this girl. Well, of course she did. I was a sniveling beta male, and she was an extremely damaged individual. I'm not going to take that personally. And even still, dude, when I was in Atlanta, Georgia, Amy texted me 2 words. She said, I'm sorry. It is what it is. Darcy, my ex-wife, I don't hate her. I understand why she treated me the way she did. I was a fat ass and I was a pushover. Can't be mad at that, right? R.I.P. RP Mike. Whoa, what the hell was that? Oh, Anton Daniels looks like Rick Ross. Bose. Yes. Says, I'm a former main event battle rapper. God damn. You do not take shots at elites unless you already have a full clip ready to go. Exactly. Like, and listen, Kevin will learn this, but you can't challenge someone. You can't challenge someone to a debate. They give you the day and time, albeit short notice, 4 hours. Listen, he can characterize that any way he wants to. He did the video 48 hours ago, over 48 hours ago now. Like, you can't tell me that's not enough time. No, fam, you issued the challenge 2 days ago. You should be ready. Lil J, $2, says, so he made a video saying you chickened out. That's what he said. Clearly, I did not chicken out. Andrew JMP87 with 5 British pounds says the equivalent of a boxer getting called out to fight in a bar and saying, sorry, I need to go home first. I don't have my gloves with me. I think Kevin bit off more than he could chew. Let's go to my Instagram page and just take a look at Gustay's behavior, because dude, she acts like such a fucking, she's 22. I mean, I don't know why I'm surprised at this, but this is the problem. This is the problem with today's women, right? So this is the post. And so Gustay, she says, not Edwin being salty that women respect Kevin, but not him. You want a hug. Like, what is that? We got 2 crying. Not Edwin being salty that women respect him. You want a hug. I never said I wanted to. What are we doing? Like, dude, Gustay, you troll like a 15-year-old. This chick is such a brat. And it's funny. These people, my critics and detractors, they think for some reason that I run from the fact that my legal name is Edwin Hopkins. Everybody knows that now. So her calling me Edwin, you're not telling anyone anything they don't already know. No, I don't. do you need a hug? Like, what? Like, dude, what is this, 8th grade? Come on, if you're going to troll, at least, I don't know. Oh, here we go. So, Roberto Pugero, white knight extraordinaire, he said, then she says, let's take a shot every time Edwin calls me attractive in my intro. Cheers. So, again, she thinks by calling me Edwin that somehow bothers me. What Guste doesn't realize is that as a man, I have the ability to compartmentalize things, right? Guste she's a spoiled brat. She's a spoiled brat. She's a reprehensible human being. Hopefully she doesn't stay like that forever. I don't like her chances. But for me to not admit that she is attractive, that is disingenuous. A lot of guys are like, Gusta's a 5. No, she's not. Gusta's I don't know. I give her an adjustable 7. She's attractive. It is what it is. But just because I call her attractive doesn't mean that I'm conceding anything. Anyone can look at this bitch and see that she's attractive. Until, of course, she opens her mouth. Then I told her, I actually responded, I said, you better hope Loverboy brings his A game, because if he doesn't, your ass is in a 90-day timeout. Yeah, it is what it is. Yep, Yaku Maron says, poor guy doesn't know who he's dealing with. Yeah, man. He said, accept my challenge. You know, I did. Let's see what everybody else is saying. Another loser sex tourist in Asia. Your channel is a joke. Okay, whatever. I don't know who or what he is. I mean, listen, man, if he's in Asia, cool. Like, I ain't mad at him. Shit. He's a clown that plays the white knight, the white knight role, thinking he's doing a service. Attacking other men. What a joke. Yeah, men who attack other men. This is why, guys, this is what I tell you guys all the time. This is what I tell you guys all the time. You absolutely cannot trust a man who attacks other men. You can't do it. You cannot, not only that, you cannot trust a man who trusts women more than they trust men, or appear to trust women more than they trust men. These men are dangerous, man. Whatever. Whatever. Donovan will be running laps around this dude. Get off your phone and get back to helping Moana. Who the hell is Moana? Yeah, listen, man. Like, guys, if you would, please, like, I don't want you guys going in there calling him names. Like, listen, man. He's made an egregious mistake. We know that. But everyone's allowed to have a fuck up. You know what I'm saying? Like, he's bit off more than he can chew. Let's go easy on him. God damn, like, they really went in on him. Come on, guys, come on. Oh boy. Caitlin Woe says, the way you talk about having so many subs, I would think you could pay enough to have a good photo editor. LMAO. Okay, whatever. Oh, then she says, no amount of hate will bring back your hairline. Hey, man, come on. Leave my hairline alone. Hold up. Wait, hold on. In my defense, I actually have it. Look, hold on. See? I actually have it low enough now to where you almost can't tell. Come on, man. Leave my hairline out of this. Leave it out of this. God damn it. You know what? I'm going to open up the phone lines. I'm going to take a few phone calls. Why not? I'll open up the phone lines. I'll take a few phone calls about this. May as well. This is what we're talking about. And just give me you guys' opinion on this. And again, I'm asking you to be respectful. Be respectful. Don't call people names. Listen, I'll call Gusta. She's a basic bitch. She really is. She really is. She really does believe. And the way she trolls, it's like, hold on. She's like a kid. Not Edwin being salty that women respect Kevin, but not him. You want a hug? What? Who the fuck even? This fucking chick. Gusta, she's gonna end up single, and she'll tell everyone that she's okay with that, but she's not. She's not. Kevin is gonna find out, man. He's listen. It's gonna be a very, very difficult lesson for him to learn, but it's better for him to learn this lesson now at, I don't know, 25, 26 than 35 or 36. So you guys can clearly hear that. Let me go back to the main. All right. So the Patrice O'Neill.
Your show now. Press 1.
So
Your show is scheduled to start in 37 seconds.
All right, so I'm going to have we're not going to do this for too long. I'm going to do my dating show breakdowns right after this. And then I'm going to get my workout in. I feel weird. I actually couldn't do my workout yesterday, and I was ready and revving to go, but I had a situation come up, so...
Your show will go live in 5 seconds. 4, 3, 2, 1.
King Life says...
Talk Radio.
King Life says Gusta is 3 years away from looking like a man. She has very masculine tendencies. Like, she talks like a man. She has a deep voice. It's ridiculous. Wilder can't be 38. There's no way this kid... Listen, he looks great for 38. He looks great for 38, but I thought he was 25, 26 years old the way he was acting. Like, he's acting like some smitten... Well, hell, he's 38. He might actually give me a little bit of a challenge on the debate side. 516-387-1987. Again, that is 516-387-1987. If you are calling from overseas, dial 011, then 516-387-1987. Let me jump out and grab a bottle of water. I'll be right back. 2 seconds. All right. Good to go. Good to go. All right. Good stuff. Yeah, listen, just give me your thoughts on this Kevin Ray Wilder, Gusta Janice situation while we're talking about it. Looks like the debate is set for Thursday. Looks like the debate is set for Thursday. It's Tuesday. So we're going to debate on Thursday. I don't think Dev slept very well last night because she's been nodding off all day. Nora's son says you handled this very well. This is really an unnecessary request. A debate setup time to need to be do it. No need to be disrespectful. That's hubris. Yeah, he's got a lot of hubris, but we'll see what happens when we get his ass on the line. Ah, there we go. I think I see the entrepreneur in the call queue. 907, we're going to screen you in a second. The entrepreneur, is this you? Yes,
Hello?
Yes, the entrepreneur. This is, you're live with
Oh,
Donovan.
I'm live?
Yes, you're on.
Awesome. Hi, Donovan. It's me, the entrepreneur.
Hey, what's going on?
Maybe you know me as Yakuman, for
Oh,
Instagram.
yes. Yeah, I remember. What's going on, man?
Yeah, I'm good. I've just finished up work, and I had a cool talk with my boss, but I don't want to get off topic right now. So back to our topic. I think, Kevin, if you're listening to this show right now, I would like to give you a really good, friendly advice, a good advice, because I studied a lot of about sales and about self-development. I know you're trying to build up a business, with YouTube and everything, and what I learned is that if you really want to become successful, you need to be able to help people out, I mean, I know you're trying, I saw other videos like Fresh Prince CEO that you're, making a bit fun of him when he was, a beginner in selling with Grant Cardone. It's important to, get people up, motivate them, inspire them, teach them new things, because if you are going to be able to provide this kind of value, Kevin, you are appreciated and really getting loved and adored by your community if you do it well.
100%.
I know you're young. I'm young too, but I'm sorry for my English.
No, it's okay. You're doing just fine.
But yeah, I mean, the thing is like people like Donovan or Freshman CEO, but not about Donovan. He helped people so much understanding about how this works in dating, how guys, and I have to say back in 2019, when I was at my lowest, this guy, Donovan Sharpe, he didn't just clear my eyes, but he also gave me a lot of new hope. He gave me new power. He gave me a lot of inspiration and knowledge, and that I know that life actually, like, why not become the best version of yourself in life and also help people up? And I would really like this, to take this advice. And I mean, you are really a smart guy, and I like this. I like also your aura, like your, how do you call this?
Show?
Like how you
Podcast?
can you present yourself to others.
Oh, yes. Okay, gotcha. Okay, yeah, right.
You have a lot of potential, man. But
Thank
please use it really wisely. That's all. Thank you.
Thank you very much for that call. The check is in the mail for you, entrepreneur. No, I didn't pay him to do that. I appreciate that, man. I really, really do. Nothing in this business, and that's what it is. It is a business. Nothing to me is more gratifying than hearing guys like that. I don't know. It's hard to describe. It really is. But I take tremendous pride knowing that I help men live better lives. And I don't tell men what they want to hear. I tell men what they need to hear. And what men need to hear, it's pretty tough to hear sometimes. It's very, very tough to hear sometimes when it is a rude awakening. And listen, this is good advice by the entrepreneur out there in Switzerland. I appreciate the call. I actually had this conversation with Roosh on my, this was 2-3 years ago. And I remember him saying something that was very poignant. He said, listen, if you want to make money, if you always want to be able to make a living, make money, as long as you can help people, you're never going to be out of a job. And that's what I do. I help people. I help people in my own way, but I mean, I get testimonial after testimonial about guys saying, hey, Donovan, I was in a rut or I was in a very bad time in my life, and you helped me during a tough time in my life, man. Like, you guys have no idea how gratifying that is, because I just think of myself as, Alex Hopkins, right? But the fact that I have men, that respect me for having helped them in their lives, you guys will never know how it's mind blowing. It's something I don't think I'll ever get used to it. I really don't. Okay, let us go to Danny in Alaska. Danny, what's going on, brother? How you doing?
Am I coming through clear?
Yes, sir. Loud and clear.
All right, cool. So, I want to say that this is basically his F&F moment. Everybody has one in life where you realize that when a woman comes and tells you fire, you gotta triple question her down, like Kevin Samuels says, because
right.
half the time they're going to be lying.
Yep.
And basically, we all have that time of naivety in our lives where we think we can trust them. And then if they burn us a couple times and realize, nope, I got to doubt you. You say fire, I got to go check.
Right. It's the weird thing is like I said, I'm not here to pile on Kevin. I don't think he's a bad guy. I think what he pulled today, I thought that was not something he should have done. But listen, he agreed to go ahead and debate on Thursday. But what Kevin is going to have to realize is he's picking the wrong side here. He is allowing a 22-year-old woman who is clearly out of her depth put a battery in his back to come after me. And all the while she's sitting back and she's talking all this stuff and getting him all riled up, and he is doing her bidding, and she's making him look stupid. She really is.
Yeah, on the final word,
yes.
Basically, that's exactly what I'm saying. Like, you realize that they're going to try to put a battery in your back, as you're saying, and that you got to watch out for that. Like, basically, you gotta learn to see them as women, as you say. They say you got gotta stop hating their bad sides and learn how to handle it.
Absolutely, man. Absolutely. Thank you for the call, Danny. I appreciate it, man.
Yep.
Danny in Alaska, checking in as he often does. He's a frequent caller with myself and Coach EO. Yeah, man. Like at some point, and you know what the interesting thing is, guys, is some men never learn. Some men never learn. And I'm not. And again, this is not an attack on Kevin's character. But you guys are seeing. I guess if he's close to 40, you guys are seeing the manifestation of the culture. You got a guy who clearly has no idea how the world in dating and women works. This is why guys like him, he's going after Fresh and Fit. Dude, Fresh and Fit have opened up more eyes. They've opened up more eyes than most people. Do they have their flaws? Absolutely. Have they made some moves in the past that have been questionable? No doubt about it. But in the end, they're helping men. And guys who, and if you're a man who attacks other men who help men, that's not a good look, man. It's really not. Like at some point, like this is, dude, Kevin and Samuels and I, we talk about this all the time. You got to stay on code, man. And unfortunately, Kevin Ray Wilder doesn't really understand what that code is. Thanks for the call, Danny in Alaska. Let's go to Bad Wrench Entertainment in Minnesota. What's going on, brother? How you doing, man?
Not much. My question / comment to you is, at what point do we have to make sure that we take every opportunity to check these white knight beta males who are basically acting out of pocket? And my feeling, and then I'll turn back to you, is I think the let them act out this way, the worse the problem gets, because they haven't been raised properly. They haven't been raised by men who know the code.
Right.
So
right.
Now we're kind of playing catch up.
Yeah, that's a very good question. Like, how far do we have to go? See, because here's the thing, Bad Wrench. We are grossly outnumbered. Dude, there are far more Kevin Ray Wilders out there than Kevin Samuels. You understand what I mean? There are far
Absolutely.
more MGTOW dictionaries out there than Joker of the Better Bachelor. And so by sheer virtue of volume, it's almost like we get drowned out. Well, what women have started to figure out is that, holy shit, these guys are turning on each other. So I'll insert myself into this conversation, and I will employ other men to do my bidding and go out to the other men, go after other men. This is exactly what Guste is doing right now, man.
But do you see it that, okay, he's kind of stuck up for her, but I kind of see the reverse of this, of when you stand up to him and you're showing what real men's values are and what they should be, all of a sudden you're going to see her change her tune towards you, because now you're actually being an alpha male. You're being that dominant person that they're naturally attracted to.
In most cases, you would be absolutely right. Any woman who encounters a man who acts like a man, it doesn't even have to be an alpha thing. If a woman witnesses true masculinity, they automatically submit. Unfortunately, there are a very select few women who bristle at masculinity. They begin to act worse. And there was no better display of this in action when Gusta was on Fresh and Fit. Dude, she got angrier and angrier and angrier. And she began acting like a child. Listen and believe all women. Oh, well, bro, if you said that your aunt died, what do you need, a picture of her in the casket? She is so immature. She's such a spoiled brat. She's such a basic bitch that she doesn't have an answer for. She's such a basic bitch that she reacts very poorly when she encounters masculinity. That's why I tell you guys, girls like Gusta, she is dangerous. You cannot be around a woman who reacts negatively to masculinity. Women who react negatively to true masculinity are damaged beyond all repair. There's no hope for Guste. There's no hope for her. So even if I were to stand up to Kevin, all she's going to do is double down because, well, she's made her bed. She's going to have to lay in it.
Yep, and that gives kind of the sign of men need to be aware of toxic women.
Yes.
Now, not all women are toxic, and they shouldn't look at women that way.
Right.
But there are those select few that are so far down that rabbit hole, so far into the feminist power over them, that it's going to take something dramatic to wake them up. A motto that I like to use is, people don't change until something dramatic happens to them. That's what it's going to take for someone like her to wake up.
Totally agree. I totally agree, man. Thank you very much for the call, Bad Wrench. I will actually see you on the live stream when I'm doing my workout today. Hope you can make it.
I'm hoping to make it. I definitely got to get in. I missed yesterday, and I was not very happy about it.
Well, here's the thing. I missed yesterday, too, because I had a few things come up. So you didn't miss anything. So we're good to go, man.
Sounds good. Hopefully we'll see you tonight.
Awesome. Bad Wrench in the house. Giving me that gym motivation. Yeah, Guste is, dude, girls like her, she's going to have something really, really, really bad happen to her to wake her up. Unfortunately, whatever happens to her is going to further damage her. Like, dude, she is so far gone, man. Like, she's not showing any signs of, I mean, I feel sorry for her. I really do. She's 22 and pretty. She thinks she's got the world at her feet. Dude, she is in for a rude awakening, man. She really is. C-Mac in Virginia, you are next. After that is Brad in Virginia, Mark in Miami, Juan in Chicago, Morgan in New York, and Chris in Raleigh. Let's go to C-Mac in Virginia. C-Mac, you're on Live at Donovan. What's up, man?
Hey, what's up, man? C-Mac here.
What's up, brother?
Man, appreciate everything you're doing, bro.
Thank you.
So my question was, so I kind of already said this in the live stream as well, same question. But, why do you think that there's so many other pills and other derelicts of red pill, right?
Right.
The RP lifestyle. Why do you think that is?
I think the reason why there are so many other pills is because the analogy is so apt at this point, right? When the red pill community first came about, it made sense to everyone. Neo had a choice. You take the blue pill, you wake up, you leave Wonderland, you wake up and believe whatever you want to. You take the red pill, you see how you get the truth, you see how far the rabbit hole goes. Well, that resonated with everyone, not just people in the red pill community. That resonated with everyone. Well, the RP community, as it were, appears to be saturated at this point, right? Everyone's looking to carve out their niche. Everyone's looking to sort of try to reinvent the wheel. And depending upon one's motivations, that really kind of determines what's really going on. So first there was the red pill, and the red pill dominated for, I don't know, for maybe a decade and change. Then came the pink pill, basically red pill women. They called it the pink pill. Then a group of guys got together and decided to start MGTOW. Well, a subset of MGTOWs who were still sort of in the anger phase, they got together and said, you know what? It's doomed. It's hopeless. Let's do the black pill. Well, guys who watch the black pill guys think to themselves, well, listen, it's not all hopeless, but we don't want to be a part of those misogynistic red pill guys either, so we'll create the white pill. To me, the reason why there are so many other pills is because it's an apt comparison, and people are really just trying to sort of carve their own niche. The problem is that, to me, I think Kevin Wilder could be a part of the RP community. He's just picking the wrong side. I don't think he has the wrong idea, but all he is doing is going after red pill content creators. So he can call himself white pill all he wants to. He is literally acting like a black pillar.
Yeah, and I think I was on one of his streams because I was actually interested in understanding what the black pill and white pill was, and he was saying, "Oh, white pill is just hope, just having hope." I'm like, hold up, wait a minute. I'm doing things that actually work.
Wow.
I don't understand. So if it actually works for me, why would I actually have the hope? I don't understand as far as me saying something and saying, hey, baby, you need to do something, and she's not going to do it. That's having hope. I don't understand that.
I think what hope is, I think they're waiting for things to change. That's not what I teach here.
Right.
Don't wait for things to change. You have to change yourself. And if you decide to invite a woman into your life, then you say, look, these are the rules. This is what we're going to go through. You can take it or leave it.
Yeah. Final thing for me, and then I'm going to get off of here, is basically, I started out in PUA. I read the game.
Yep.
It kind of worked, kind of didn't. I started doing magic tricks at the bar and all that.
Oh, I love
Then
that.
I got into the red pill, and you were actually the first one I saw on YouTube. I said, "What's this red pill shit? What is this? What is this?" And a lot of things you were saying, I said, "You know what? Let me try this out." Dramatically changed. Dramatically.
Good.
And I was like, "Yo, this is crazy." So yeah, man, appreciate everything that you're actually doing. I'm actually going to be leaving the country soon, so I'll definitely get on as many live streams as possible. So, man. It definitely changed my life, dude. So,
well, thank you for the call, C-Mac. If you don't mind me asking, where are you headed?
I'm going to Italy, and then I'm going to Indonesia. I don't know which one is going to be first, though.
Wow, so. Italy and Indonesia.
Either Italy or Indonesia. Yep.
Awesome. Well, definitely stay in touch, man. We'll see you in the chat, and good luck overseas,
for sure.
brother.
Yep, have a good one.
You too, brother. C-Mac in Virginia, headed to Italy and Indonesia. Italy is a beautiful country. Beautiful country. Beautiful, beautiful country. All right, let's continue. Let us go to Brad in Virginia. So, Brad, it says here that you are neutral, but you want to discuss why people with potential tend to beef.
Yeah, how's it going, Donovan? How are you doing
good
today?
I'm doing great. How about you?
Doing pretty good. Yeah, so I'm pretty neutral. Like, when it comes to pick up red pill, manosphere, I kind of watch everybody, and everybody's got their good, they got their bad. But this trend has taken over so much in the last maybe year or two, where it's all about making diss videos against everybody and this and that. And I get it. Constructive criticism can be a good thing, if it's coming from a good place. But with Kevin and his business partner, Coach Whitepill, it was kind of disappointing with them, man, because, I do think they're good guys. I'm not against them per se, but when I first discovered their content, I was like, okay, these guys seem pretty positive. They're saying some good stuff. They're basically saying, like, maximize your looks, maximize your game, etc. But then I look at their channels, like 70% of their videos is just talking trash about Fresh and Fit.
Yeah.
Like, how is this helping anybody?
Yep. I'll tell you what.
And I think they have. Sorry, I'm just saying. I think they have more potential than that, and it sucks.
You know what's interesting, Brad? I actually mentioned this on a live stream a long time ago. I think when guys go after bigger content, and this is in every realm. This could be in fashion, fitness. This could be in fragrances. Anytime someone goes after a content creator that is bigger than them to start a beef, that is a business decision. And so what a lot of guys have figured out is that the YouTube algorithm, it actually favors and helps guys who start fires with other people, right? So, of course, there's the ABBA and Preach thing with Fresh and Fit. That was the hottest thing on YouTube for the better part of the last 2 weeks. All you had to do was put either one or the other name, and people would watch. And people watch because of entertainment reasons. They like to see the red meat and this and that. So I think that people who build these channels trying to go after and build a brand off of going after people, they get rewarded early, but their success is never sustained. Because at some point, like I said a little bit early, you got to show me the baby. Okay, you're talking shit about Fresh and Fit. You're talking shit about Donovan Sharpe. So why should we listen to you and not listen to Donovan? He hasn't done that yet, and I don't think really anybody can. If your main shtick is going after other guys, you're just not going to be around for too long.
Yeah, I agree with that. And, what they say is oh, we're going after them because they're frauds, so we have some moral obligation to do this and this and that. And it's like
virtue signaling.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly. That's what it is. Because, you know, it's like, dude, you made 20 million videos about them at this point, and we all know you're probably going to make another 20 million.
Sure.
So, you know, he even said, oh, I'm going to hate on Fresh and Fit every Friday until they debate me and all this, you know, bullshit. And it's like, by the way, just as a side note, I'm not even a Fresh and Fit fanboy by any means.
Sure.
Like I said, I'm pretty neutral to everybody. I think their show's entertaining. It does have, you know, the good and the bad and all of that.
Sure.
But I really felt bad for those guys when they were going through all this bullshit. I think they handled it very well because I think it showed a lot of other men's lack of integrity.
Yep.
Because they were everybody was jumping on the bandwagon. It was like kick them while they're down, throw salt in their eyes, do whatever you can. It was all just jumping on the bandwagon, man. And that was not cool, you know?
Yeah, no, I totally agree, man. I didn't feel sorry for them at all. And the reason for that is because they can handle it. Like, dude, they're grown men. They made grown men decisions, and they grown man their way. They're going to have to grown man their way out of it. This is part of the growing process. Listen, I will say this. I can promise you they're probably going to do things a little bit differently from here on out. And at the end of the day, that's really what this is all about. Fresh and Fit had never run afoul of anyone. I mean, it was smooth sailing all the way to 450,000 subscribers. Then the Abba and Preach thing happened, and boom. And if it wasn't going to be them, it was eventually going to be someone else. I think as a content creator, you need to be battle tested. I am battle tested. I have fought wars here in the content creation space, and all of my information is out there. There's nothing else that anyone can find out about me that's going to change their opinion about me one way or the other. And to be honest with you, I really should thank Anthony Johnson because he really kind of made me invincible. Everybody knows everything about me now, so there's really nothing more to expose. I'll give you the last word.
Yeah, I guess the last word would just be like, it's just I hope this trend of like constant exposing and shit talking, I hope it goes away soon because those people are going to turn on each other too. Yep. It's inevitable.
Absolutely.
I think we've seen it happen. There's been multiple backstabbings all the time. Like people, you know, you get 10 people all shitting on one person for a while. And then all of a sudden, the 10 people start shitting on each other, and now they're shitting on new people. It just goes in this toxic cycle. You know what I mean? So
I agree.
And I guess as a final closing too, what I would say is like, you know, everybody's had embarrassing moments. Everybody's had big failures in life. We've all done things that are cringeworthy. We've all done things that are creepy or whatever you want to call it. Everybody has that. Everybody has skeletons in their closet. It's about what are you doing for the future? You know, what are you doing now? So people that are making all these exposed videos, it's like, okay, like you can make exposed videos about this other person, but you probably got a million skeletons in your closet that we don't know about. So like, why are you talking shit?
Yeah, and again,
that's all I would say.
No, and I appreciate the call, Brad. Yeah, the reason why, and a lot of times it's a business decision. That's what it is. People who expose other people, they understand that as of right now, and dude, Kevin Samuels talks about this all the time. The YouTube algorithm changes about every 45 days. So, but one thing that seems to be a constant is the fact that exposed videos and this and that and the other, they know that people are going to watch this stuff. So, I mean, I don't blame YouTube for, you know, pushing stuff up in the algorithm that people really want to watch. Beastly Nerd, $5 says, so there's a white pill now. Geez, why don't we just add green and yellow pills? Let's just go with the full-on Green Lantern color spectra with it. That's funny. The Blind Anchor says, I'm 37 and I had to be taught from content like this to be comfortable with my truth. Appreciate that. The Blind Archer also says, $5 says, I wouldn't say he never learned. I'd say he's never been taught. This information isn't as abundant to learn as The View. Right. That's actually what Abba and Preach talked about on their show months ago. They talked about the fact that women have all of these mediums to get advice about dating. Cosmopolitan Magazine, Oprah, Dr. Phil, The View. They have all of these mediums. This is the only place that men can come to get good, solid, actionable advice on how to be successful, not only with women, but as men. Let's go to Mark and Miami. Mark and Miami, you have a problem with Kevin Ray Wilder white knighting.
Yeah, that's the thing. I want to get at Donovan, and this is why I say the reason why you got women like Auguste and feminism in general is that men, number one, forgot to be men, or they don't know how to be men. And for what Kevin Ray Wilder is doing is the main reason why so many men get friend zoned and try to figure out, why can't I get laid for one night? Or, why can't I be her boyfriend and everything? And I said, the best way to do is men have to know how to be men.
Yes.
And Donovan, what I wanted to say is, I'm going to give away free game. The best way to do, men have to have three things: self-control, self-awareness, and self-discipline. Those are these things that they have to put into practice all the time and act accordingly. Whatever woman they encounter with, just use these three things. And another thing, Donovan, is also, these are powerful things. You must control your emotions, number one, and your ego, second, because those are the very main things that women are very good at stroking.
Yes.
And once they stroke those two things, you're done. But if you control those things and have self-control, self-awareness, and self-discipline, you will survive and adapt accordingly to whatever woman you encounter with, no matter what.
Dude, next level game being dropped by Mark in Miami. Thanks for the call, man. Listen, self-control, self-awareness, and self-discipline. I like it, man. He's right. Any man who has self-control, self-awareness, and self-discipline, that dude is unshakable. It takes time, but that's where it starts. Ostrike, $5, says, mob mentality is a real thing. Salem witch trials, hashtag me too, F&F beef. I find it very interesting that a community that is very anti-believe all women decided to take what a woman said as gospel truth and then turned around and called Myron an e-parist. Right? Like, we talk all the time about, listen, man, you have to have the proof. You got to listen and believe. We're not doing that. We need the proof. Yet, when a woman actually, just saying. Let us go to Juan and Chicago. Juan, you have some advice for the young men watching. What you got for me?
Hello, Mr. Sharpe.
How you doing, man?
I just want to say that, personally, in my life right now, I haven't had a lot of opportunities to do anything.
Okay.
And guys, this is for everyone in America. No offense to like other countries, other Western countries like England or Australia, but this is specifically for the guys in America. If you have an opportunity to do anything, fucking take it. I'm sorry for cursing, but take it. Because you don't know when that chance will ever arrive again. Me personally, I'm not from here. I'm originally from Mexico, and I crossed the border at a very young age.
Okay.
And currently, at the age of 21, I'm approved to get my green card.
Good.
And I just don't want anyone to waste an opportunity, because I don't want to waste. I don't want you to waste the opportunity you have for some dumb thing like a woman or alcohol or whatever the case is.
Yes. Absolutely. What are your thoughts on this whole debate situation between Kevin Ray Wilder and myself? Do you have any advice for him?
Oh, that's my advice.
Okay.
Don't be a coward.
Okay.
Don't be a coward.
Okay. All right. Very good. Thank you for the call, Juan. I appreciate it. Juan is a frequent caller into the show. Yeah, man, listen, dude, if you're going to fall on the sword for someone, dude, fall on the sword for one of your brothers. Fall on the sword for, listen, the only women I will ever fall on the sword for are my mothers and my two sisters. That's it. Like, dude, I'll go to war for my mother or my two sisters, but I'm not going to war for a bitch I'm not fucking. I'm not going to war for a bitch I'm trying to fuck. I'm not doing that. At this point, like, Kevin Ray Wilder is on his way. I mean, hell, he's on his way to the friend zone if he isn't already there. If he isn't already there. All right, let's go to Morgan in New York. Morgan in New York, you have thoughts on myself and Fresh and Fit not being misogynist. What you got for me?
Absolutely. How you doing, Donovan?
I'm doing good, man. How about you?
Good. I discovered the manosphere maybe about a year ago, and I've had a lot of life. Like, I've been in the military. I've done a lot of things, and the one thing I realized once I discovered the RP was that I was inadequate in many ways when it came to women.
Right.
And what I realized when watching all this drama go down between Fresh and Fit and I've Been Preach and the whole community is that there's a stark difference between some content creators.
Yes.
And what I see is that when it comes to misogyny, you guys actually hold men accountable for their masculinity.
That's right.
The RP teaches men to better themselves and that women don't owe them anything. That can be further from misogyny than anything I can think of.
There you go.
What happened, and what I see is that feminism has created a world where women have gained power to profess their weakness.
Wow.
And that's what we're seeing happen. She's gained this platform, and she's able to speak to thousands of people to then tell them, I'm so weak, they're hurting me.
Right. And to her rescue come all of the white knights, namely Kevin Ray Wilder.
Exactly. And what I see, what really bothers me about the manosphere and what I've seen recently is I've seen people get thousands of subscribers in less than a week off of this drama.
Yep.
And it just shows how feminism is basically programmed into all the algorithms across social media.
That's right, man.
Because anytime you attack men for speaking up for themselves in any way, if it has anything to do with women, you're going to get canceled.
That's right.
If you're just talking about men in general and men trying to be better, your subscriber growth just hits a ceiling.
Right.
And I saw it with Kevin Samuels. All of his content talking about men for like 3 years, I saw a lot of it, and it barely had any views. As soon as he started talking about women, now everybody wants to watch him.
There you go, man. There you go. I actually mentioned this a while back when I was going through it with Anthony Johnson, and I referred to it a little bit earlier. Guys are starting to figure out that the YouTube algorithm rewards you for attacking men. It rewards you for attacking men. And men attacking other men, that is definitely encouraged. And that's not an accident. So we got men on the sidelines watching this stuff. And I think Kevin Ray Wilder was one of those people. This is not and he actually admitted it in his video. Hey, listen, let's be honest, a lot of the beefs are entertaining because he is well aware of all the drama going on in the manosphere. So he said, you know what? The YouTube algorithm favor, like, dude, I don't know how long he's been doing this. He's only got a handful of videos. He's probably over 8,000 subscribers right now. All because he is simply attacking other men. His stuff gets pushed up in the algorithm. He gets suggested videos. Fresh and Fit exposed. Donovan Sharpe is a misogynist. Listen, I mean, and listen, shout out to the guy for doing what he is being rewarded to do, but that is exactly the problem.
It's disappointing because it hurts men in general. Like,
yep.
I was really getting into RP content, and I was watching a lot of creators, and that pretty much got cut in half with all this drama.
Yep.
Because I saw all the creators that were they just jumped on it like hyenas, and it was disappointing.
Listen, the same thing happened to me. It didn't happen to me to the degree that happened to Fresh and Fit, because Fresh and Fit, they've got big content creators coming after them. But yeah, I was in a similar position in that all the Black Pill and MGTOW channels were coming after me, putting up videos about me and this and that. So again, they're simply doing what they're being rewarded to do. It sucks, but that's how it is, man.
Well, the last word, I want to thank you guys, you, Fresh and Fit, MTR, and all the other guys that really provide to men knowledge and accountability and value every single day. Thank you guys so much.
Absolutely, man. Thank you for the call, Morgan. I appreciate you calling. Yeah, man. I mean, this is why our channels are suppressed. Right? Channels that attack men get pushed in the algorithm. Channels that help men the way they need to be helped, not so much. Not so much. All right, let's go to Mike in San Diego. So you have a thought on why there are so many pills.
Yes, first of all, I just want to say it's an honor and privilege to finally speak to you, Donovan.
Thank you.
I have been in the RP community now for about 6 months. Now, just to be a little truthful about my background,
okay.
I'm an active duty Navy sailor. Been a sailor for about 18 years now.
Oh, wow.
And I can tell you that the biggest issue is integrity.
Okay.
Now, as a sailor, I'll use some sailor terms so we can kind of meet in the middle on what I'm trying to say.
Okay.
So for us as a sailor, we want integrity is everything, both inside and outside the ship, and as a person as well. It's okay to have an opinion and you don't agree with it.
Right.
However, it's another when you attack someone because you don't agree. Fresh and Fit, Donovan Sharpe, yourself, and Kevin Samuels, I've been absorbing this copious amounts of RP because these are the truths that I've been hiding for years.
Right.
A lot of the content is realistic. I work on facts and not feelings. And it's very difficult for a woman to understand that logic. And it's okay, because they're women.
That's who they are.
I just need a person. That's fine. But when it comes to other men, I've been dealing with these Kevin Ray Wilders my whole career. My whole career has been people just lying and backstabbing other men just to get ahead.
Yeah, man.
So what do? They divert the truth. They divert logic by adding a cool catchphrase like blue, yellow, green, whatever pill,
yes,
just to make themselves heard. And it's ridiculous. I don't understand when men attack men. It's ridiculous. We should be united at all times. So, with that being said, that's where the red pill integrity is fracturing at an accelerated rate.
Okay.
Because of the fact that we have all these opinions, which is fine, and I don't have to agree with everything.
Sure.
I'm a man. I make my own decisions. Whatever works with me is whatever works. Whatever works with you works for you.
Right.
So when we have all these content creators and these women virtue signaling about they're this and they're that without no factual proof, I can't stand that we give them the platform to be wrong.
Unbelievable. Totally agree.
Ridiculous. So if they want to talk about the integrity of the RP, where's the integrity in themselves? There's no reason why you need to chastise and harass other content creators when you can just have a civil discourse, man to man, on what needs to be said, on how it needs to go forward. I lost a little bit of respect with Fresh and Fit, but this was before they came clean.
There you go.
They'd spend 5 hours with receipts on what happened. And then, you know what? I take my resentment back. I appreciate that because they came for it as men. And when men act like men, the world itself is a better place.
Totally agree, man. Totally agree. Mike in San Diego, man. Great call, man. Thank you for calling in, man.
Thank you very much.
Absolutely. Mike in San Diego dropping some serious knowledge. This is exactly why I stopped watching The Bachelorette. If you guys notice, the earlier seasons of The Bachelorette, the men competed with each other and, they tried to win the heart of The Bachelorette. But now what we are seeing is the contestants, all the bachelors, they're trying to tear each other down. They're tattling on her. Hey, XYZ guy's not here for the right reason. I heard he's just trying to fuck you. I heard he's doing this for Instagram followers. Men are continuously sabotaging themselves for the right to propose to a used up slut? Like, what are we doing? What are we? This is exactly why. This is exactly why I don't watch it anymore. Because it just got to a point where I was like, dude, I cannot watch men tear each other down. And then, of course, Katie Thurston came out with her EPAR accusation. I said, you know what? That's it. I'm done. I'm 100% done. I'm not doing this anymore. I cannot, in good conscience, watch men attack each other. I just can't do it. Just not going to do it. Last call of the day. Let's go to Beastly Nerd in Houston. So, Beastly Nerd, you have a theory as to why there is so much beef and drama in the manosphere. What you got for me, man?
Yeah, man. Really, to be honest, I think it's just simply men in this space have forgotten the mission, and that mission is supposed to be what the red pill is supposed to be about. It's about cultivating masculinity and manhood. We take this information and you do what you want with it, whether it's you're trying to be MGTOW, you're trying to be black pill, whatever. You take the information, you're supposed to move on with it. But the problem is, like, even when I looked at the whole Fresh and Fit and Abba and Pre situation, that situation was about tricking.
Yes.
A discussion that we've already had in this space many times. Why are we fighting about the same crap? And it's like, what we got to learn in this space is we got to learn how to distance ourselves from people who are not about the mission. If they are not on the same mission as you, we need to get the hell away from them.
That's right.
And get back to, we need to be trying to move the needle. One thing that I've heard two people particularly say that we should be focusing on is I've kind of heard on Kevin hinted at this at one point, and Red Pill Thor hinted at this at one point. But I see another content creator who's also talking about this. We should be trying to do shit like get laws changed. We know that divorce is a problem. We know that child support. We should be trying to get people on our side in order to get some of these damn laws changed so that we don't have to deal with this stuff. But instead, we're still fighting them. It's this big circle jerk of us turning and attacking on one another for clout and money or whatever the hell the reason is. That's just my theory. I mean, I could be wrong, I could be right, but that's just, to me, that's kind of how I feel and what I see and what I think the problem is.
You know what, Beastly Nerd? I agree with you 100%. I think the mission has clearly been abandoned. There is absolutely no reason Anthony Johnson spends the better part of 18 months attacking the godfather of the manosphere. There is no reason for that.
Right.
If guys like him purport to, he wants to make women great again, he wants to talk about masculinity and I love my country, that has nothing to do with calling him the fraud father. Okay? Anthony Johnson's mission is not to help men. Anthony Johnson's mission is clearly to help himself. Does that make him a bad guy?
Right.
Maybe, maybe not. But it makes him bad for the manosphere. He has turned himself into an absolute joke, trying to play this character that he has convinced himself that he is. But the bottom line is he's not out to help people. And then, of course, I have detractors. Well, Donovan Sharpe's only trying to help himself because he makes money. No, I try to help people, but it's not against the law to try to make money. I work very, very hard doing what I do. I happen to be very good at what I do. There is nothing wrong with me monetizing my knowledge. Listen, here's the thing, Beastly Nerd. Nobody chastises Gordon Ramsay for monetizing his restaurateur knowledge. Nobody chastises him for that. They don't expect Gordon Ramsay to sell knives and recipes for free. They don't attack Dave Ramsey for monetizing his knowledge on the money markets, stocks and bonds, saving money, smart money. Nobody attacks Cesar Millan for monetizing his dog training know-how. But then people want to come after us and say, well, I'm against profiteering. I'm against this and I'm against that. No, this is literally what this country's foundation is built upon. And when guys come after us talking about, well, they shouldn't be making money on this stuff, those are guys who wish they could do what we do. Everybody pays. And it's funny, these are the same guys that pay, I don't know what the going rate is for OnlyFans. They pay, I don't know, $50 a month for a girl's OnlyFans, but you're not going to pay $16 for a book that can help you, but you want to chastise me for giving that away for free. And that is exactly what the men who attack us within the community always point to. Donovan Sharpe, it's a money grab. He's only in this for the money. No, I'm not only in this for the money, but yes, now money is a motivating factor. There's nothing wrong with that. Just because money is a motivating factor does not mean that I have lost sight of the mission. I'll give you the last word.
And then one thing to add to that, they often forget that. What did the old pimps and players used to say? The game is to be sold, not told.
Real
either
talk.
you gonna pay out of pocket, or you gonna pay with your time, bumping your head in the dark trying to figure out what to do. And it's just that's gonna take longer. Whereas you're like, look, here's the game right here, so you don't have to spend countless hours bumping your head in the dark trying to figure out what the hell to do, how to talk to a girl, how to get sex from a girl. No, here's the game right here. And it's just, my issue is just guys trying to fight. I'm like trying to fight against that. I'm like, guys, come on, man. Like, what the hell? We still arguing about some shit that we was arguing back in 2015? Come on now. We got to move the needle. That's all I wanted to say, Donovan, man. Thank you. Thanks for your time.
Beastly Nerd, I appreciate the call, man. Thank you guys very, very much. Yeah, a long time ago, I heard this say, it was actually about a year and a half. Actually listened to it on Russell Brunson. He's the president and CEO of ClickFunnels. And he says people who pay attention, right? Because Russell Brunson used to have these big seminars and he used to charge people $10,000 a head to come. Well, if you do a seminar for free, yeah, people are going to show up because it's free, but they're not really going to soak in the knowledge because they don't have a financial reason to do so. They don't have any skin in the game. All they did was show up. But if they pay $10,000 a head to come, you better believe they're taking notes. You better believe they're recording everything. People who pay attention. That's just how it works. That's how it works. The Neologic $5 says men backstabbing each other for all kinds of reasons went mainstream long ago. Look at the Italian mafia. Guys started snitching for a book deal. God damn. No, the phone lines are closed, Dev. The phone lines are closed. So what's going to happen now, guys, is we are going to I'm going to take about a 10-minute break. And then we are going to do the live dating show breakdown. Today we're going to do we're going to break down Love Island. Yesterday we did Temptation Island. Today we are going to do Love Island. So if you want to watch for free, Love Island for free, live on your mobile device, go to sharpstream.com, download the mobile app, and you're good to go. So thank you guys all very much for watching, and I guess we'll see you in a little bit.